Hey there and welcome. It's Christina Johnson here, and today we are going to talk about 5 hidden underlying issues that might be making it harder for you to lose weight. So I was actually talking with a couple different people over the last week who were telling me that it feels like the weight just won't budge. And I wonder if you can relate to this. They were saying that they were trying to do things that used to work for them in order to lose weight, cutting back calories, making some healthier choices, trying to walk a little more, and for whatever reason, the weight just isn't coming off. And I hear that a lot, and especially as we get into our 40s and then 50s and 60s, it seems like those things that we could do before to lose weight, like just cutting back calories, it just doesn't work anymore. It feels like we have a harder time losing weight. And so I wonder if you can relate to that. Just click the like button if you can. And there's reasons for that. The reason is that there's some underlying issues going on that's making it harder for you to lose weight. And I get how frustrating it is when you just want to lose some weight so you can feel comfortable in your clothes. You want to have more energy so that you can be active and go for walks at night and just be more motivated to do things. And so when you're wanting to lose weight and it just won't budge, it can be so frustrating. And so that's why I'm really excited to talk with you today, because I'm going to go over 5 factors that could be slowing down your weight loss or making it harder for you to lose weight. And when you figure out how to address those 5 issues, then all of a sudden it feels so much easier to lose weight. And I have seen so many women of all ages who told me that they were struggling to lose weight. And then once we address these underlying issues, then all of a sudden the weight would come off, sometimes pretty quickly. And other people noticed that they just have so much more energy, or that their blood pressure is lowering naturally, or that their blood sugar is improving, that they have fewer aches and pains, that digestive issues like gas and heartburn and bloating are improving. And so it's just so amazing to me that when we fix these 5 underlying issues that I'm going to tell you about today, then all of a sudden it's going to feel easier to lose weight. You'll have more energy and you're just going to feel better. So I'm going to dive in and share these 5 factors with you. And then I'm also going to talk about my favorite way to fix these 5 factors. So stay tuned all the way to the end to get both pieces. And if you're watching with me live, say hi, or if you're watching on the replay, just say hello and let me know that you're watching on the replay. I would love to see who I'm talking to. Okay, so let's go over these 5 hidden factors. Number 1, and I should first say that most likely, all 5 of these factors may not apply to you. However, if you are in your 30s or 40s or beyond, and you're just kind of eating a typical American diet, even if it's a slightly healthier version, my guess is that there are several of these factors that do apply to you. So be sure to listen to all 5, and as I go, just kind of do a little mental assessment of which ones you think might apply to you. Okay, so number 1, the first factor that can make it really, really hard to lose weight is all of the exposures to toxins that we are faced with every single day. So if you think about it, we are exposed to hundreds, if not thousands, of toxins and chemicals and things that are just foreign to our body. They're in the food that we eat with, all the chemicals and pesticides and things that are put on our food. They're in the water that we're drinking. They're in the air. Like 2/3 of air on Earth has been shown to contain cancer-causing chemicals in them. These chemicals are in all the body products we use, the deodorant, the shampoo, the soap, the makeup, toothpaste. They have chemicals and toxins that we're exposed to. And so, here's the deal. Our body has a natural detoxification system. So, it's like, of course, we're going to be exposed to chemicals and foreign substances. And so our body has this detoxification system that's designed to filter out those toxins and then to eliminate them from the body so that they don't do any harm. And so that is great. But the problem is that today we are exposed to thousands more toxins than people were even 10 or 20 years ago. And so what's happened is that we are being bombarded with more toxins and chemicals than our body can handle. And so our liver and detoxification system gets overworked and it becomes sluggish and it just can't keep up anymore. And so how this affects your ability to lose weight is that there have been lots of research and studies done on this. There are certain toxins and chemicals that have been classified as obesogens. In other words, they trigger weight gain. There are certain chemicals that disrupt your hormonal imbalance, which will make it hard to lose weight. And there's even some chemicals that can trigger the creation of fat cells. And a lot of toxins actually get stored in your fat cells. Your body doesn't want these toxins to damage your organs or, other tissues. And so they'll take the toxins out of circulation and just put them in fat cells. Well, then your fat cell is going to hang on to that toxin and to the fat. And so it'll be harder to lose the weight. And so that's one of the issues with these toxins is that they do trigger weight gain. And then there's also all the other little health issues that they can cause. Certain chemicals can cause fatigue and headaches and acne, fertility issues. The list goes on. And so what we need to do, especially when you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s, you've had a lifetime of toxins being built up in your system. And so when you're looking to lose weight, we need to approach it in a way where we're also going to reduce the amount of toxins your body is exposed to and support your liver and detoxification system so that your body can get caught back up, so that it can filter out, eliminate the toxins that have been stored up, and then your liver can do a better job keeping up from there on out. So a healthy weight loss program is going to help you accomplish that, and that is going to be one of the needle movers that makes it easier for your body to let go of weight. Okay, so I hope this is making sense. Let's move on to the second issue that could be making it harder for you to lose weight. This one is huge. And honestly, from my own experience, I have dealt with this one over the last 10, 12 years and seen what a difference it makes. But that is hidden food sensitivities. So if you're not familiar with food sensitivities, basically, it's a food that you eat that your body just doesn't digest well or doesn't tolerate well. So it's not a food allergy. It's actually different because an allergy promotes this immediate and life-threatening response. So people know if you have an allergy because, like my sister is allergic to peanuts. If there's even peanut dust in the air, she can tell because she'll start to tell it in her throat or her lips, her airway. And so that is an allergy that produces this immediate response. And so when you're allergic to a food. Well, a food sensitivity, what happens is you eat that food that you're sensitive to, your body digests it, and it can take up to 72 hours, so up to 3 days, for your body to have a response to that food. And what happens is you eat that food, your body thinks it's just can't process it well. It sees it as a foreign substance, and so it produces this immune response. And then over time, if you eat that food, once a week or every few days, then over time, that's going to create inflammation in your body. And so what happens is when we're having that extra inflammation, that makes it really hard to lose weight. And even just eating one food that your body is sensitive to can really stop you from being able to lose weight. And then in addition, when you're sensitive to foods, it can cause headaches or it can cause skin issues, rashes, acne. It can lead to congestion, digestive issues, fatigue. The list is endless. And so another characteristic of a good healthy weight loss program is it's going to help you figure out what foods you might be sensitive to. And it's amazing when I've worked with clients and we've removed the foods that they're sensitive to, it is night and day. All of a sudden they're able to lose weight. All of a sudden their energy increases. All of a sudden their digestion improves. They're not having that irritable digestive issues. So many things can improve when we remove those food sensitivities. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, the third factor that can really slow down weight loss is sugar and flour. So the issue here is that both sugar and flour, when you're eating products or foods made from sugar and or flour, it's going to spike your blood sugar. And when your blood sugar spikes, that releases insulin, and insulin is a fat storage hormone. And so if you're eating things with sugar and flour and just processed carbs too much, your insulin is just going to be constantly putting in your body in this fat storage mode. And so it's going to be really hard to be able to lose weight because your body's getting the signal to store fat, not to burn fat. And so the other issue, there's so many issues with sugar. It suppresses your immune system. It can disrupt your gut because a lot of the bad bacteria feed on sugar. But it's so hard to get rid of sugar. It's in so much of our processed food, and it's habit forming. And so a lot of people really struggle to get rid of sugar and processed carbs because too, a lot of people have cravings. And so when you're looking for a healthy weight loss program, we need to find a way to get rid of the cravings for sugar and carbs and break the habit so that it's easier to eat those foods in a much more of a moderation. And then once you do that, then it's easier, and you're going to feel so much better, and it'll be easier to lose weight once you balance out your blood sugar. Okay. Number 4, the fourth factor is habits, stress, and emotional eating. So I talk about this one often, that there is physical hunger and emotional hunger. So physical hunger is when you haven't eaten in a while. Your body is low on energy, low on fuel, and you need to eat. You need the calories and that energy that comes from the food that you're going to eat. That is physical hunger. But then almost all of us also experience emotional hunger. So those are the times where you just want to eat. Something sounds good, you want something sweet after dinner, you just want to unwind with a glass of wine or some chocolate or chips or ice cream, whatever your choice is there. But all those times of emotional hunger, those are times when your body doesn't actually need that fuel. And so you're overeating. And when we're overeating regularly, then it's going to be really hard to be able to lose weight. So even if you're trying to eat healthy, even if you're making healthier choices, you can still be giving into emotional hunger, and it will still slow down your weight loss. So that is another aspect that we need in a healthy weight loss program. We need not to have just this list of foods to eat or not to eat, or just, you don't need to just be told, eat this many calories. What we need is a way to figure out, how do we have healthy habits around food? How do we eat when we're physically hungry and reduce the times we're eating because of emotional hunger? That is the key to sticking with eating healthy consistently. Okay, and then the last one, number 5, is chronic inflammation. So ultimately, all of the factors that I've shared so far can lead to inflammation in your body. And inflammation is just a huge driver of weight gain. So Mark Hyman, who is a functional medicine doctor, well respected, he has been quoted as saying that inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of weight gain and disease in America. So until we can lower the inflammation in your body, it's just going to be perpetuating that weight gain cycle. I also found a report in the Harvard Medical Journal, and that said that chronic inflammation plays a central role in some of the most challenging diseases of our time, including rheumatoid arthritis, cancer, heart disease, diabetes, asthma, and even Alzheimer's. And so when you are wanting to lose weight, we have to lower the levels of inflammation in your body. And especially, again, as we get older, 40s, 50s, and 60s, we have more inflammation in our body. We've lived longer. We've had more exposures to sources of inflammation. And so it becomes more important to eat in a way that's going to reduce inflammation, and then the body will be able to let go of weight. And so, there's lots of sources of inflammation, but like the things that I've shared, toxins can be inflammatory, sugar is inflammatory, When you're eating foods you're sensitive to, that's inflammatory. But then also, different bacteria, infections, diseases can perpetuate the inflammation cycle. Having a leaky gut can perpetuate that. So there's lots of sources of inflammation. And so the goal of a healthy weight loss program is to not just cut back your calories. It's not about just eating 1,200 calories, but it's about choosing calories that are going to be anti-inflammatory and that are actually going to support the health of your body. Okay, so I'm going to jump into talking about my favorite way to address all of these factors, but I am curious to know which of these 5 hidden factors do you think might be making it harder for you to lose weight? So you can just put numbers in the comments, a 1, 2, 3, excuse me. Just put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the comments. And so let me review these real quick. Number 1 was exposure to toxins. Number 2 is hidden food sensitivities. Number 3 is sugar and flour. Number 4 is habits, stress, and emotional eating. And number 5 is chronic inflammation. So let me know in the comments which ones you think might be at play for you. And as I said, I think most Americans probably have several of these factors that are making it hard to lose weight. And so then, if we look at the question, well, what is the fastest, the most effective way to lose weight and to feel better? The answer is we have to address these underlying issues. When you fix the underlying issues, everything in your body can just kind of relax, and so then the weight can actually start to be released. And so my favorite way, hands down, to jumpstart weight loss is by doing a clean eating detox. And so I have led lots and lots of clients through clean eating detoxes in the past, and it is amazing how quickly the body can respond. For example, I worked with a woman a few years ago, Terry, and I think I've shared her story in the Facebook group before, but when she first came to me, she told me that she was a sugar addict. She felt like she was craving sugar all the time, eating a lot of sugar, and she struggled. She was struggling to lose weight, but she also had high blood pressure. She just felt stiff and achy if she was sitting for a while. She had pressure behind her eyes, headaches, all these issues going on. And so I helped her address these 5 factors that I just shared with you. And she told me that within 4 days, she stopped craving sugar, which is crazy. If you think about it, about being able to get rid of the sugar craving that quickly. And I will say, for some people it's that quickly. For some people it takes, a little bit longer, but definitely that craving starts to go down pretty quickly. But then also Terry said, I want to get this right. She said that over the 3 weeks, she lost 6 inches and 10 pounds, which is great. Losing 10 pounds in 3 weeks is a really great, healthy, sustainable rate of weight loss. But she also had fewer headaches, and she went to the doctor shortly after the detox, and her blood pressure decreased significantly just from changing how she ate for 3 or 4 weeks. So it's pretty amazing how powerful a clean eating detox can be. And so I want to say though, first of all, let's talk about what is a detox, because there is a wide spectrum of programs and detoxes out there, and they range. They can be as simple as just cutting out sugar all the way to detoxing heavy metals from our body. And so it's not a one size fits all word. It's this wide spectrum. And what I found is that for most people, it is really better when you're starting out to start with a gentle detox that is safe and supportive and nourishing to your body. You're gonna have fewer side effects, and honestly, it can be kind of damaging to do one of the severe, significant detoxes if you haven't laid some groundwork and prep work first. And so most people get really, really great results just from a simple, nourishing, gentle detox on the body. And so wanted to share a definition that I follow when I'm talking about detoxes. So here it is. It is making lifestyle changes that helps your body remove toxins that are stored in your cells and your body fat, your tissues and organs, by reducing your exposure to toxins, while also nourishing your body with key nutrients. And that's key. So a detox is not about starving your body, because actually when you're detoxing, your body needs certain nutrients like protein and vitamin C and some other ones to actually be able to flush out the toxins. So we don't want to starve our body of nutrients. We want to reduce how many toxins we're exposed to, but also nourish the body well with real healthy whole foods. And when you do this, it is amazing how quickly you can jumpstart your metabolism and your weight loss, but also you're lowering the inflammation in your body so you feel better. Some of the stiffness and the joint pain goes away, puffiness, your skin starts to look better. I've had people, digestive issues that clear up because they're avoiding foods they're sensitive to. And so that's what a healthy detox is. It's about eating in a way that supports your body's detoxification system, that helps you figure out what foods you're sensitive to, because everybody's different, and that just helps you eat in an anti-inflammatory way, and then your body can actually start losing weight. So I hope that's making sense. If you have any questions about this, feel free to let me know. And then also, I want to extend an invitation to you. If you would like to lose some weight and increase your energy this spring so that you can fit into those summer clothes comfortably, so that you have lots of energy to enjoy the nice outdoor weather and summer plans and travel and all those things, then I would love to have you join us for the spring 21-day clean eating reset. This is a program that I offer just a couple times a year, and so this spring one is going to start on Monday, May 2nd. And so it'll be 21 days where I give you a simple plan to follow. And we're going to have weekly group coaching calls so that I can explain everything to you, guide you through the program, but also answer any questions you have, tweak things to make it work for you, and hold you accountable. So we'll have those weekly group calls, and you'll get weekly meal plans so that you know ideas of what to eat, lots of recipes, because the goal of this program, it's not to starve your body. You should actually feel full when you're on this program. So the recipes are really good. They're just real normal foods that you're gonna buy at the grocery store. It's not about juicing or fasting or having to take lots of pills or supplements or anything like that. It's about just eating in a way that's going to support your liver and your detoxification system, that's going to be anti-inflammatory, and that will show you what foods you might be sensitive to and aren't working for your body. And so that's what we do. It's a lot that we accomplish in 3 weeks. But it's a pretty simple plan to follow, and it definitely will get the ball rolling for you on your health and weight loss goals. So if you are interested in joining us, like I said, we start Monday, May 2nd, but there is early bird registration open right now. So the normal investment for the program is $247. And if you register during the early bird time right now, you'll actually save $50. So then it's just $197. You get access to everything: the program, the group coaching calls, the meal plans, the recipes, the private Facebook group so you can ask me questions anytime you need help. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to really work together to detox, to reset our eating habits. And the goal is that after this program, you have this new healthy lifestyle that will launch you into continued success. And so actually another thing that you get with the program is a private call with me at the end of the program so that I can help you map out what do you need to do next to continue losing weight or to maintain the weight you lost. So it is a great program, and it would be so fun to have you join us. So if you are interested in more details for that, I will put the link in the comments when I hop off here. If you have any questions about the program, just ask in the comments or send me a PM. I am more than happy to help you figure out whether or not this program is right for you. So I will give you my honest feedback on whether I think it would work for you. If you have any concerns about the timing of it, we can talk through that. So just send me a message, comment below, and we will connect that way. All right, thanks so much for watching today. I hope this was really helpful, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.